Hey, Mark Nelson from MarkNelsonOnline.com. Today, I want to tell you about 5 key tips to achieve big success. How is everybody doing today? Here are my 5 tips. 1 is you need to be resilient. Now, what do I mean about resilient? It's just like those ducks, right? That the water always goes off their back. That's what you have to have. See, you're going to have setbacks all the time. So when failure or somebody says no, you got to be able to bounce back right now. That's how you have to start building a business. So when something goes wrong, you have to be able to bounce back as soon as you can. So in your business, I'm going to move this a little closer for me. In your business, you are always going to have adversity. And you got to be able to bounce away from those. So when I talk about that duck, right, where the water always goes off their back, that's what you have to have. If something happens, you just have to let it go and go on for something else. The next tip is you have to be consistent, right? And consistent on trying to build a business. So you have to every day put out content, right? Because if you're trying to grow a business, and you're trying to add value to your niche, people are looking at you. People are watching what you're doing every day. So you need to be consistent every day. Now, I often get asked by people, how many times do you do Facebook Lives? Well, Ray Higdon does one every day, right? It's his TV station. But you can't do it every day. Pick out 2 or 3 days and just be consistent. I know friends that come on, they'll do 2 Facebook Lives a week, Tuesday and Thursday at the same time all the time. That's consistent. But the biggest thing about consistent is you just have to show up every day and put out content, especially because we're using social media to grow a business. And the only way people are going to see you on social media is if you are out there. Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? Good to see you here. The third one is you got to have commitment. So we talked about being resilient, consistent, then you have to have commitment. See, because here's what just happened. It happens to many people, but I'm working with a person, I do some coaching, I'm working with them, they joined a business and they were so stinking excited. And as soon as that excitement rolls off, whether it takes 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, especially if you're doing it part-time, that mood that's so heightened goes away. Well, you have to have commitment to achieving all your dreams. See, to have a commitment to achieve your dreams doesn't tell you that if it doesn't work out in a week, that you're done. You have to have commitment to doing what it takes to achieve all the goals you are trying to achieve. The fourth one is you have to be obsessed. Now, I hear this, and I have a coach, and I was talking to him the other night about it. He asked me, so what happens when you hear the word massive action? To tell you the truth, I've heard it so much, it kind of, I don't want to hear that anymore. But what massive action is, see, you have to be willing to be obsessed with getting your dream. Some people just take longer on their dreams. You have to be obsessed with getting your dream no matter what happens. You have to go chase. And the fifth tip is a work ethic. See, most of us start part-time. And it's a challenge to find 15.5-hour breaks that you can do your business in. But you have to have a work ethic that when you work, you work. And again, my coach and I just talked about this the other night. Because I kind of hit my head against the wall, I stopped working, I didn't know what was going on. So we sat down and broke up our time things, and we just made a commitment during this 15 minutes of time, this is what I was going to do. During this next 15 minutes of time, this is what I was going to do. And you know what? It felt so good to achieve that stuff. So great to do what I needed to do for me to achieve my big dreams. But now I want to talk about your big dreams. The 5 tips. You need to be resilient. You have to be consistent. You have to be committed, obsessed in a work ethic. Hey, if you're coming on the replay and you get any value on this, please give me a like. I love those little hearts floating around. Share it with your teammates to see if they get. I can help them with too. If you're live, tell me where you're coming from. And on the replay, tell me where you're coming from. The second thing, I have a group that's just unbelievable, where I'm putting in tips every day to help you get your ultimate success. If you'd like to be a member of that group, put a 1 in the comments. If you would rather send me a private message, send me a private message. But if you want to get in the group, drop a 1. And I'll set you up. Hey, you all take care. We will talk to you again tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.